Good morning and welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop, whoop. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one of my things are going on the clip, so we're going to close that. All right. There you go. Facebook was kind of going in and out.
Getting a little.
Yeah, a little jumpy on me.
Yeah, that's Mark.
So I closed one of the video apps, and then I'll bring it back up here in a minute.
That's Mark doing his thing. Our show is too popular. He's like, it's taking too much bandwidth.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And it's glitching.
We've become so famous that we're extending past our bandwidth.
Yeah, he can't handle it. It's glitching. It's like, hang on, let me turn on another server.
Yeah. Go ahead, go with that. You can wake up later. That's a pretty good one, though.
I know.
I'm impressed for you.
All right.
So how have things been going this week?
Doing pretty well. Staying busy at the lot. That's what we like. It's the season for it.
Yeah, it's going to slow down with all this rain coming in.
Oh, don't even remind me. Today it looks like rain. What do you say, Scooter? It says 90%.
I'm going to say we're probably going to have some rain.
You're going to have some rain?
I may be right.
Yeah.
On this one.
I'll tell you the forecast here in a little bit, and it looks like it's going to be wet.
And you guys have to slow down when it's just raining outside. I mean, people don't want to get around.
That's when phone calls and internet leads start to come in.
There you go.
Asking questions, and you don't see a lot of foot traffic on the lot. Although some will stop and want you to get out in the rain, and we'll do it. Take an umbrella.
Not a big deal.
It's part of it.
There you go.
Yeah, and it doesn't rain constantly. I mean, it's not like it's raining from 9 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. Our hours.
It may be the next few days.
It may be the next few days. It looks like it's going to get hairy.
Hairy. We are going to have some rain the next few days.
Yeah, it's inevitable. April showers bring May flowers, right, buddy?
I don't care about flowers.
Me neither.
But go ahead.
Wife just bought some plants to put on the front porch, and there's one that hangs up on the front porch, and I don't know, it's like vines that grow down to the ground.
Yeah.
Now, those are cool. Not, the flowers up top look pretty, but the vines that come down to the ground,
I'm with you there. The viney stuff looks cool.
Yeah, it didn't survive through the winter, so she had to go get new. But it's cool. I like that one.
Problem is, we don't have anybody with a green thumb in our house at all. So
Carla's doing real well. She's keeping most of her plants alive. The stuff that's inside the house has been alive since we moved in. The stuff that's outside, winter comes. She bought one that's poisonous, a poisonous plant. She said, "Don't touch it." And I said, "Why would you buy that?"
Why would you buy that?
Exactly.
What's the point of that?
Yeah, because it's cool looking. And then Cannon, he's like, "Can I lick it?"
There you go, buddy.
That's 12 for you.
I love it.
That's 12 for you.
Can I lick it?
Yeah.
Poisonous. Don't touch it. Can I lick it?
Yeah. It's like, would you do that with poison ivy?
He might.
Might.
Never know.
Let's just see how bad it itches on my tongue.
It sounds like my son when he was younger.
Yeah. You got to test the limits.
I can't touch it, huh? Can I lick it?
Yeah. That's touching it, son. Anyway.
All right, we got a show.
What? It's 7:04. Oh, I guess. We can start a minute early.
A minute early? You're never early.
Well, it's usually 7:05 about this time. But all right.
All right.
Start the show off with the morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. They're still a non-for-profit 501c3. There has never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. Pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, I'd like you to watch out for all of our first responders, our police especially, that are having to go around to these protests in our country, that the agitators trying to start a problem with them when they're just trying to do their job. Please, keep watch over them, have the right people around them, and take care of them as they do their job. And as always, watch over our children and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. This I pray, amen.
Amen.
Give Hospice of the Ozarks a call at 870-508-1771. Ask them about respite care. If you're taking care of a loved one, you feel like you need a break, it's okay. As Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others.
that's exactly right. Don't feel bad about that. You can give them a call.
If you don't, it's a big drain, and it can get really where you're having issues, I guess.
And you don't, if you're trying to take care of somebody, you don't want to have issues for yourself, because then you can't take care of anybody. And it's okay to have a break. And that's where Hospice Over the Ozarks can help you out. So give them a call, 870-508-1771. Now we'll take a break and hear a word from our sponsors, the Z-Team.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV, the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, they are professionals in their field, been doing it for 20 plus years in our area, and they'll take care of you start to finish. They don't just list and leave. Linda makes sure all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed to get you to that closing on time. Isn't that right, Scooter?
Well, it's not just that. Get rid of all the headaches and everything. Mm-hmm. Let them deal with the headaches, and they'll make the transition a lot smoother.
That's exactly right. So give them a call at 870-405-0793. If you want the best, hire the best, the Z-Team. Let's take a look at the White River, brought to you by the Z-Team. On way of cameras in the back of their home, connected to their website, there's a fisherman on the water.
There he is on the left side.
Yeah.
What a day for him.
It looks beautiful. Probably going to try to catch a few before that rain rolls in. Look at that sky.
Yeah.
See, if you want to know what it's going to be like, you roll over in the morning. What do? You always check your phone first. Go to retiredtoarkansas.net.
Look at the cameras.
Yeah, look at the camera. Check out this view. And if it looks wet, it's raining.
Yeah, it's like an Arkansas weather rock.
Exactly. That's amazing.
That's a pretty shot right there.
Isn't that beautiful? The water doesn't even look like it's moving. It's it's like slow motion. Isn't that just wonderful?
You can see the current, though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. This camera, it moves around, zooms in and out different areas. There to the left is David's Island, I dubbed on the White River. There was an island for sale. I think it was more north.
It was.
Than this one here, but I don't even know what you would do with that. But if you want to own a piece of
an island
that you can do absolutely nothing with, hey, it might still be for sale. So give the Z-Team a call, 870-405-0793. Look how it looks dark with the Z-clip starting to form. That sun is about
It is dark.
It's about to peek over, isn't it? Absolutely amazing view, brought to you by the Z-Team. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. Go to their website at retiredtoarkansas.net, where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. They're very involved in events and programs, so they know the ins and outs of what's cool to go hang out at and where to go and what to do. So if you just want general information about our area, Linda will be happy to talk to you.
You bet.
And help you find the right home for the right time of your life.
Well said.
I know, right? Let's take a look at the weather. The train station. I love it when there's a train there, when it zooms in and we're lucky enough to see. Yeah. One of these days I'm going to take one of them train rides through Colorado to Utah.
There you go.
Oh, man, that's going to be awesome. One day. In Mountain Home, it's 55. Harrison at 50. Oh, sorry. Mountain Home at 53. Harrison at 55. Batesville at 55. Yellville at 54. Marshall at 55. Salem at 52. Mountain View at 55. Calico Rock at 53. West Plains, Missouri at 52. Springfield at 57. Poplar Bluff at 49. And St. Louis at 42. National Weather Radar shows what we're about to get, doesn't it, Scooter?
Mm-hmm.
It's not playing. Let's press play here. You can see the west coast up across Washington and Oregon, and just the tip of northern California has quite a bit of activity rolling into their neck of the woods, but this is what we need to just go ahead and zoom in. Look at this right here. It looks like there might be a little lull around noon, but for the most part, it looks like a 90% chance of rain today. Wouldn't you say that, Scooter?
Yeah, I'd say we're definitely going to get hit.
Yeah, it's going to be something. Precipitation.
For the next number of days.
Accumulation forecast is 1 to 2 inches, you think? What is your best guess?
I have no clue. I haven't even looked into it yet.
You can see this. It's rolling from all the way up Kansas City down to south of Little Rock to the east side of Arkansas. So, yeah, the rain's coming. Let's just move on to watches and warnings and see if we have... No, we got a little flood advisory. It looks like in the Fort Smith area, south of Fayetteville. Get that right. Oh, clicked on that. Let's go ahead and see the 7-day forecast that's covered in rain. Today, 90% chance of showers, high of 59. Tonight, 50% chance of showers, low of 55. Friday, we got a 50% chance of thunderstorms and breezy. Then, 70% chance of showers, likely and windy, high of 75. Friday night, 70% chance of showers, likely and windy, low of 63. Saturday, 50% chance of thunderstorms and breezy, high of 80. Saturday night, 40% chance of thunderstorms and windy, low of 65. Sunday, we got 50 to 60% chance of thunderstorms, breezy. Showers are likely and windy, high of 76. Sunday night, 80% chance of showers and breezy, low of 60. And Monday, 40-40 chance of showers, then thunderstorms, high of 78.
Rain.
And breezy and windy.
And more rain.
And more rain. Pollen count today, I think I'm feeling it. Tree pollen is high. Grass pollen is low.
It'll start dropping with the rain coming in.
Yeah. They actually say that it breaks up the pollen and actually spreads it around more.
I can see that, but while it's raining, it'll bring some relief.
It'll be, yeah.
A little bit.
Norfolk Lake water levels at 553.65 level is 1.65 feet above full pool. They are shut down. Bull Shoals Lake water levels at 656.83 level is 2.17 feet above full pool. They're generating 2. That is a look at your weather, brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. We recommend them because they are professionals in their field that will take care of you from start to finish. And with that, take a short break for another word from our sponsor.
We'll be right back with some community news.
Sounds good.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
For all things.
Welcome back to the morning show. This part of Community News is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals, located at 44. Hang on, I should have this memorized by now. I knew it.
So.
I knew it. 4423 Highway 62 West. I gotta be right. I can't give them the wrong address. Here in Mountain Home, Arkansas, you can't miss them. A sea of orange and blue with Kubotas and New Hollands, RTVs, and zero turns, implements.
They got a lot of hay equipment out there now for those who are getting into the hay season. They got a huge service department, big parts department if you need your equipment worked on.
Exactly.
They're just a one-stop shop.
Yep.
But they got a huge inventory. If you're looking at tractors, now it's time to go take a look.
Yes, sir. 870-425-3434. Go to ozarksfarmandlawn.com. Better yet, just go by and see them. It looks like they've got some 0% for 48 months on...
They got a bunch
back
of
there.
different...
on eligible models of zero turns, buddy, you don't get 0%.
No.
It's just not, it's just not out there. So go by and see them. 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. And in community news, let's go to the Twin Lakes Playhouse. Is having a play tonight. Man, the computer's going slow with There we go. It's a benefit for the Mountain Home Food Basket. 7 p.m. tonight. They're located at 600 West 6th Street. Enjoy community theater and like to do something fun to support the Mountain Home Food Basket. Please consider attending the upcoming benefit performance of Outside Mullinger, an Irish romantic comedy. Like I said, that's tonight, 7 p.m. There will be a live pre-show, music provided by the Irish Imposters, beginning 20 minutes before curtain. So be sure to arrive by 6:30 to claim your seat. Tickets are $15 each and may be purchased Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon at the Mountain Home Food Basket. Go by today. And that is at 1341 Eastside Center Court behind the Mudbusters Car Wash, or by contacting the Mountain Home Food Basket board member. Only 100 seats are available. Donations of all kinds of non-perishable food items will be accepted by the Food Basket volunteers at the door. So it's a good cause. And next month, on May 2nd, Raps Barron is giving back 10% of sales to benefit the food bank in North Central Arkansas. And on Friday, May 17th, a silent auction will be held at Harvest East Branch. So go by there and bid on some cool stuff and benefit the food basket to feed the people.
It's a good thing.
It is a good thing. And we have Cast for Kids at McCabe Park, fishing event for children with special needs. That'll be Saturday, April 27th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Hope the weather holds out.
Oh, I know, right? That's this weekend.
Yeah.
Let's go back real quick. Saturday, it's 50%, 50-50. And I tell you what, usually if it's that, it drops out. And
yeah, we're going to hope they get that event through.
That'd be good. Pre-registration is required. Space is limited. Participants must be at least 6 years old. Accessible for all disabilities. Parent and guardian must attend with the child. Free event. Lunch included. They will also receive a fishing fun pack with a rod and reel, tackle box, and t-shirt and hat, and a photo plaque. Contact Denver West at 870-632-9499. That'd be good. The 2024 Fine Arts Fest at the Mountain Home High School Career Academies, an exhibition and a celebration of creativity, and showcases a diverse array of works from 8th to 12th grade art students. That'll be Tuesday, April 30th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Mountain Home High School gym. Free admission, all are invited. And then last but not least, the Cotter Trout Festival. It's the second set.
Spit it out.
22nd annual Cotter Spring Park, May 4th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's a party all day, right, Scooter?
It is. It'll be going all day long.
All day long. All kinds of stuff happening. They're giving away a really cool four-wheeler in which you can get tickets at First Security Bank.
Yeah.
So go by and see them. $5 for one ticket and $20 for 5 tickets. It also comes with a trailer.
Yes.
A trailer to haul your four-wheeler on.
It's a great deal.
It's a great deal.
I'm going to buy tickets.
That's it. I can't read no more.
And I don't care what they said. Tommy Hagen did not buy the winning ticket already.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
That's not how that works.
No, for what I was told, they were just going to cancel out all his tickets to begin with. So.
That's been your community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to come back with the Arkansas Game and Fish Stream Habitat Coordinator, Tim Burnley.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Your senior health care specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Tim Burnley of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. He is a stream habitat coordinator, and it has been a while, bud.
It's been a while,
Yeah,
maybe
welcome
last
back.
May.
Yeah.
So we're blessed with a lot of good people, a lot of good divisions up here with Game and Fish, and so you don't have to listen to me every month. So that's a good thing.
And you're right about that. There's so many divisions. It's good to hear from most of them and let the people know what the Arkansas Game and Fish is all about. You guys do great work, and you're there to help everybody with whatever they have. The banks, you were talking about your cabin down by the streams and rivers, and the banks division. You got the burn division where they help you burn, and it just keep going on and on. But it's been about a year, so you're almost like brand new on the show again. Tell people about yourself and what got you into the Arkansas Game and Fish.
Man, y'all got the energy rolling this morning.
Right.
I noticed that right off. Maybe need a little direction, but the energy is definitely rolling. I'm the stream habitat coordinator for Game and Fish. Got 5 guys across the state. One of them is assigned to the trout waters, cold waters of the state, and then I've got 4 guys that work on warm water stream habitat. So if it's in the stream, habitat related, it's mine or it's ours. So
Yeah.
we've got some good folks.
And you guys handle most the north part of the state or the whole state?
That's statewide.
That's statewide.
Yep.
That's a lot of state and waterways for 5 people.
It's a lot. 90,000. I think the number I always see is 90,000 miles of streams and rivers in Arkansas.
Okay. Have you been down all of them?
No, not all. Not yet. We're working on them.
Yeah. Well, what kind of projects you guys got going on? Last time we talked, these are actually my notes from last year, and you were talking about barrier removal projects. I mean, what's going on with you guys?
Oh, man. We'll start with the trout waters. Kind of an odd year. We've got low water. We've actually got some landowner bank stabilization projects going on. Had low water last year, so we got quite a bit done. We worked with a couple of big groups of landowners. It seems like that's, we used to work on a 100-foot lot, but it seems like now, this one was at Ships Ferry. I think we had 9 landowners that did their project all at once. We're working with some folks at Mount Olive and some folks down at Reds that are wanting to do the same thing. So constant erosion problems, especially during these high water years. So a lot of need. Yeah, statewide, we've got a grant in the far corner of southwest Arkansas, DeQueen. On the lower Little River. It's got a lot of sensitive species It's one of our conservation opportunity areas. We've got a current grant with the Weyerhaeuser Corporation. I think they're the largest private landowner in Arkansas, and the Natural Resources Division. We're kind of wrapping that one up, but that spurred basically what we call barrier inventories. We go look at all the low water crossings and things that are keeping water from flowing like they're supposed to, and animals can't migrate upstream to spawn. And that spurred another project, and we found out, I guess 2 days ago, we got awarded a National Fish Passage Program grant through the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, that to the tune of $2 million to remove 5 more barriers, and that will make the Robinson Fork or Robinson Creek of the Lower Little River a free-flowing stream.
Very nice.
We've got a big project in War Eagle over around Huntsville that we've started. That's another, that's America the Beautiful, about a $4 million grant to basically do the same thing. We've already had the Fish Passage Program staff out last November, and they actually removed the old Lake Huntsville dam. It was the water supply for the lake, but hadn't been used in years, so that was a big barrier.
Yeah.
And we've got more work to do over there this year. So
yeah, a lot of projects going on.
Oh man,
that's excellent. Well, a lot of these the natural barriers are when it floods and everything gets dragged down into the waterways and then builds up, and then you've got to go and take all that stuff out.
Yeah, and all these, Arkansas is famous for low water crossings kind of nationwide. And, it's not just, it's just, to me, I'm a biologist, I'm a science nerd. Mm-hmm. To me, it's about fish passage, but it's also about recreational floater safety.
Yeah.
It's about people, playing on those things, and they're dangerous. We hear several times a year people getting swept off those trying to cross them in high water. It's less maintenance for the counties if there's a better crossing there and they're not constantly in replacing concrete and dredging gravel out and all of that. So it has definite benefits to not only the animals but to us.
To people too as well. Yeah, I can remember a few years back we were on the Buffalo doing an overnight canoe trip, and water had washed a tree in a way that when you turned right down the stream and then left, that tree was right across the water, and so you had to be on your toes, and we didn't even know it was there. So we turned to the stream, and then my brother's canoe, he started to go left, but it pushed on the side of it right up into that tree, and then started to flip it. And if he had gone under it, he jumped out immediately and grabbed onto it and was just holding it. And I was able to get past him and jump out, and I grabbed the front of it and pulled it away from the tree. If it had gone under with them in it, him and his girlfriend, they would have been trapped under the log with the water pushing down against them. And so that's what you guys are told about these things, and you go and clear that stuff out to make it safe for people to safely kayak and canoe down those rivers. So yeah, we appreciate that, most definitely, and it's good to get those grants to be able to pay.
It is. It's, of course, as you know, there's unprecedented federal funding right now. So
take what you can get.
We've been going after what we can get of that. So.
Yeah, exactly. We were talking about stocking before the show. We were talking about stocking the White and other rivers, and Calico Rock to Rock Bottom Access. They have this little boat that you guys use for areas you can't reach with the truck. So tell us about what we're looking at.
Man, you talk about the dream job,
right?
And I think he's gonna. Kent Coffee runs our stocking raft and does other things for us as well, but. I think he's going to try to hold on until after I retire, but if he were to ever leave, that'd be a serious consideration. That's not a bad gig, but it's an effort to spread fish out to, areas other than just right at the boat ramps. Mm-hmm. So he, coordinates with our hatchery over in Mammoth Springs, and he'll put in at 2 or 3 places during the day or put in at one place and float, and stock fish and get some more fish at the next access and float down and
that's awesome.
And spread those fish out.
And look at the view that he gets when he's running down the river.
Yeah.
And then he spotted a bald eagle and was able to capture him going down to get a fish.
If you would like to go with Kent Coffee, there will be a There will be an auction at the Friends of the River annual meeting on Monday, I think that's the 29th.
Yeah.
It's going to be at the shed, and there'll be an auction for a certificate to ride the raft with Kent Coffee. So
That would be awesome.
that's
that's
usually
cool.
a popular item.
Yeah, most definitely. I would do that.
Heck yeah, in a heartbeat.
Go for it. Very cool. I didn't even know that existed. See the things that they do that we let you know about? By golly. If you want to go by Monday, you're saying at the shed, there's going to be an event that you can try to win a boat ride with them. Very cool. Well, it's 7:30. We'll go ahead and take a break.
Sure.
We'll come back with more from Tim Burnley of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Well, it's beginning to rain, Tim. We're going to get it.
It's here.
90% chance. Hopefully it doesn't flood out these low water bridges we were just talking about. You know what I mean? Or you're going to have more work. Yeah. I guess it's job security.
Job security.
Rain, buddy, rain. Anyway, so when we go to Arkansas Game and Fish website, I read the Stream Team Citizen Scientist Aquatic Conservation Advocacy Toolkit, and that's a mouthful. But you try to get citizens involved, I guess, where you bring them down to the stream. They do testing. They learn about the water and how to, tell me about that, because.
Yeah, we've established stream teams. We patterned that after Missouri Stream Team program. Groups of private citizens. We also do work with schools. We get them out. We teach them to do water quality monitoring, sample macroinvertebrates, bugs in the creek, and just pick up trash, do various activities on the creek. So.
Yeah, the effects that, just tires that have on the water. When people throw tires in the water.
We have a cleanup every year on Crooked Creek, and you think you get every tire that's out there. And, and the next year there's, that many more. So. Yeah.
Is this something, this is Lake Conway renovation news. Somebody named Nick Feltz posted this.
Nick's been leading the effort at Lake Conway. That's it's our largest game and fish owned lake. One of our most popular fisheries. It's being drawn down now to do maintenance work.
And so they're finding all of this.
Yeah, they had the first of 3 trash pickups on the lake. So taking advantage of the lake being drained to get, I forget when that thing was built, 50s, 60s. So yeah, there's 60 years worth of stuff in there, but I think tires are like golf balls. I think they grow in some places.
Tell me about it.
Because you can pick them up and go back and there's more. So
Yeah.
I don't know where they all exactly come from.
Me neither. And I doubt that they're sitting on the bank and the rain pushes them in. There's
Right.
somebody rolling them into
Right.
the water. So we appreciate you going in and doing what you can when the water's down to clean it up. It's like we were talking about with the lakes being lower than they have been, and you can kind of do some cleanup and the
Right.
low water crossings on some of these lakes and rivers. You can go and shore them up so they don't have to go out every time it rains and fix the concrete. But yeah, a lot of trash whenever we're floating down them. We always see a tire,
Yeah.
no matter
Yeah,
what.
there's always at least one.
Yeah, definitely. Right now we have turkey season going on, and I'd say you were out and about, and you got you one yesterday?
I did.
Yeah?
I did. Yeah, it's a busy time of year in the Ozarks. We've got turkey season going on, so enforcement guys are out there making sure folks, follow the rules. Our district staff, they're out electrofishing, collecting, information on the lakes, and the fish are spawning or, getting ready to spawn. So that keeps people on the lakes fishing. Some people's favorite time of the year to catch them. We're kind of approaching the third leg of what's become kind of a pattern over the past few years. 2 weekends ago was the Children's Home Tournament, a good benefit tournament. Then last weekend was the Cystic Fibrosis Tournament on Lake North Fork, and then this week will be the Bass Cat. So it's kind of for the tournament fishermen. There's three things back to back to back. Later today, I'll be in Calico Rock with the Trout Management Program. They're in their third meeting. I think this may be the last one, but we've had a stakeholder advisory committee. Public input is so important to us, and we try to get that when we do anything. And we're revising our statewide trout management plan, and these folks were selected to sit in and help guide us through this document, and then it'll be sent out for more intensive public review. So yeah, definitely busy. So I guess Saturday in Jacksonville, Arkansas is the first of 4 regional youth shooting sport tournaments.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That'll be, man, what a great time to be in high school. Can you imagine, you get to shoot trap and skeet in high school, and we got folks that, kids that get to bass fish on tournament teams in high school. That wasn't there when I was a kid, but the 4 regional tournaments will be followed by the state tournament. So, this will be a 5 or 6 week process every, I think, Friday and Saturday. Got 5,000 kids signed up for the 4 regionals.
Nice.
So getting people, introduced to firearms and doing outdoor type things. This is the first year that used to be under our education division, but this has become important enough, significant enough to us that we now have a shooting sports, recreational shooting division, and we have a new chief of that. So this will be the first time for that new division to oversee this tournament. So.
Yeah, it's great for the kids to be involved in something that teaches them about firearms, about safety, about how to use them, and where to use them. I can remember taking a hunter safety course back in Idaho when I was like 12 years old about when you walk up to a road and watching for houses and don't aim, and where, how to hold the gun, and it's great for them to learn this safety and to respect the gun. We have a Second Amendment, and we want to keep it around, and the way you do that is by introducing them to firearms young and teaching them how to respect them. So it's great that you guys have that program.
And these guys, these people fund us. That's whether they actually ever go out and hunt or not. They're buying guns, they're buying ammunition, and that all goes into the federal pot of money that we draw out of for our wildlife restoration and dollars, and so cool. It keeps everything going, and there's a fast growing segment of recreational shooters out there. So
yeah, definitely.
it's good.
To kind of go back to, you were talking about the fishing tournaments this past weekend in Norfolk. My stepson and his dad was in that and placed 8th out of the 40.
That's awesome.
And he was so proud when he came home, just lit up. It's like he couldn't believe it. Had a ball. I don't hunt. I don't fish.
Right.
I mean, I enjoy to go fishing when my brother does go with me. I always get skunked.
I haven't heard how many boats they had. I fished the children's home. They had 142 boats. We play second. Well, I say we play second. I eat snacks and net fish, but the guy I fish with is really good. So we fish.
Yeah.
We play second in that one. Then his partner this weekend's not as good as eating snacks, so I don't think they did very well in the assistant. No, it's fun to get out there and do that. And these benefit tournaments are great and raise money. And man, all the people around town, these things, they're dependent upon donations for their prizes and even for their cash prizes. And man, the people of this community really support those efforts and support that.
Yeah, each time we have that, like we had, not Jeff, but we had, it was the first time meeting her, so I forgot your name, I'm sorry, but Food Bank in North Central Arkansas.
Jeff Quick.
Jeff Quick, but he wasn't here. He was in Vegas. He wasn't gambling.
Oh, wow.
He was doing, he was having, but we had them on. We talk about that. We talk about that with ASU Mountain Home, about the community, how they always rally around causes, individuals and businesses, whether they donate their money, time, items that they sell, in their stores. They're always willing to be good stewards of the community, and we appreciate that. We really do. Arkansas Game and Fish do a lot for the state, and they could use your help when they put on these programs or events. So, it's great.
Stay tuned this summer. We've got an exciting program coming to Dry Run Creek. It was put together by Friends of the Rivers and the local Trout Unlimited. It's called the Dry Run Creek Fishing Academy. There'll be days to go down there. You can sign up, and we're basically going to have a series of four levels that you can earn certificates on. Starting easy and working the way up, but it just teaches them all about the fly casting, fly tying, but also trout biology, macroinvertebrates, the whole thing, how a stream works, what's good, what's bad. So again, you get people out there and you educate them on this stuff, and even if they never fish, they support you.
Yeah.
But definitely every kid we can reach and get them to buy a fishing license when they're an adult, that helps.
Definitely.
Helps our situation for sure. So.
Yeah, and you want to be legal.
And man, that's an awesome resource. I don't know if people fully grasp what we have in our backyard, but it's one of the top trout fisheries in the world.
Definitely.
And the kids can go down there and enjoy that. So.
Yeah. Oh, we've been in many magazines for the trout fishing in the Ozarks and other places of Arkansas. It's the best place to live. That's what Scooter and I always say.
I agree.
I can't think of any other place I'd want to go. I know it's the best part of the state to probably be in the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. That's for sure.
I would say so.
Yeah,
I've traveled all over, but I don't know if anywhere else. Northern New Mexico's pretty, but I don't know of anywhere more beautiful than what we have. And the difference between us and a lot of the stuff out west is we have what's falling from the sky, water.
Yeah.
A lot of those places don't have a lot of water, and I think that's kind of important.
Definitely.
So.
It does if you want the streams to keep flowing and the lakes to be full for the boating.
Yep.
So I appreciate everything that you guys do. That's for sure. When I see all that trash right there, and I'm looking at that Facebook page, thinking of the time that they spent doing that, that's really great of them. I wish people would stop dumping stuff in the water, but you're not probably ever going to get people to stop.
Not ever going to happen.
Yeah. Now, if you were to catch somebody doing that, what's the fine for that?
I don't know what the fine is, but there's
definitely
hefty. Littering. Yeah, it would be a hefty fine. Especially if you got in a large scale where they were dumping a large amount of tires. I don't know where all of those came from, but I-40 kind of runs not through Lake Conway, but across parts of Lake Conway. So I don't know. Some of that could be byproduct of having the interstate go through there, but like I said, we find them in Crooked Creek every year. So and I don't know. I'd like to know where the original source of all of those was, but
well, the bridge that runs over it, it's the only area that you could have a boat, a car, a train, and a plane all over the top of each other at once if the timing was right.
Yeah.
It's the only spot in the world I've heard. That's special. But yeah, you got the bridge, people stop, throw it out of the back of the truck.
Right.
Yeah. And what are you going to do? 7:45, take our last break?
You bet.
All right, we'll be right back with more from Tim Burnley, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV, visiting with Tim Burnley, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, part of the Fisheries Division, Stream Habitat Coordinator. And I was rolling through the Fisheries Division. I've just seen some beautiful pictures. I thought I'd just go ahead and pull those up, Scooter.
You bet.
And what part of the state is this in? This is
I would imagine that's around Lake Conway or
let's see here.
Southeast.
Earth Day, yeah.
Arkansas. About the only cypress trees we have up north are those up at Pigeon Creek. Don't know the full story behind those, but yeah, man, we have some great stuff out there on Facebook. We have Instagram. We were just talking. We have Constant Contact. I'm sure that'll be on our Facebook page at some time. How to sign up for that Constant Contact link, and you can be real selective and say we just want updates from the trout management program or trout management and trout habitat, or you can click all the boxes and get every update from every district biologist and all of our herpetologists, malacologists, people that work with the reptiles and the mussels, and so you can get a lot of emails, or you can be real specific and focus on a couple of programs, but definitely a lot easier to get information out these days than it was, and we try to put that out there. So
very good. Yeah, the website Arkansas Game and Fish AGFC.com was just revamped, and it is easier to navigate. I tell you, there's so much information on there. Probably when they first built the website, it was hard to figure where to put it and how to link it. And so it's really easy to find. I mean, just like this page here, education, drop down box, stream habitat program, click that, and there you are. And that's with the 90,000 miles of streams in the natural state. That's a lot of streams.
Yeah, and I think it was a lot easier. Well, I don't think we had as much information when we built it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was probably built well, but then we started adding stuff and adding stuff over here and adding stuff over here, and it was definitely time. Our marketing manager, Lauren Weston, is great and led this, led the effort to do that along with all the other stuff that she does. But
yeah, very good. The one of the things we talked about last time was is it still happening on Mondays? The Little Red Banks project. Is that still?
Yeah, we did a couple of projects on the Little Red River.
Yeah.
At the Barnett and Dripping Springs access areas. Working with the Little Red River Foundation, which is a private group similar to our Trout Unlimited group. Mm-hmm. A local business, Ozark Angler, donated some money to them for angler access. Both of those access areas were being loved to death, people bank fishing and causing erosion, and we went into both areas and stabilized that while at the same time providing bank fishermen kind of platforms.
Yeah.
And we try to build those at different water levels. If you drive past Calico Rock or Sillamore on Highway 5, you can see, I guess in both cases, look to your left, you can see similar type work that we've done there. So.
Yeah, very good. When I scroll down through the Facebook page, the Stream Team Mapper, what is this here? You can view a map of, I guess this is people going down and mapping the streams, or there it is.
So as, not necessarily our school groups, data's a little inconsistent with school groups,
Mm-hmm.
So we treat those more as educational activities to get to as many kids as possible. But we do have some adult, highly trained, we've got some pretty smart people that retire to this area and others across the state that they decide to do fun things like this after their retirement. But, we've got the North Central Arkansas Master Naturalists.
Mm-hmm.
They're one of our stream teams, and as they collect data, they can go in and they can enter it, and it shows up on our mapper. So that anybody can go click on it. One other aspect of that is we also track litter pickups across the state, and we enter that information, the teams enter that information, and it helps me. I can go in, at the end of the year, you always get these requests from Little Rock. Can you tell me how many miles of stream or pounds of trash were picked up this year? And so it's a way to capture that information.
It's all right there now.
It's all right there.
That's very cool. You can find that on the AGFC's page for Stream Habitat program. Just scroll down, Stream Team Mapper. Just click that, and that's pretty cool. Even tells who the volunteers are for that area. Man, you got a lot of volunteers. Each time you click on, they got different names on there.
Oh, yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
All right. I have a lot of information on here. Citizen science tools. There's webinars and videos, volunteer activity reports. You got the stream banks and aquatic habitat improvements that you guys have been doing. It's just, a plethora, as I say. Right. Plethora of information about everything that you guys do. Boat inspections. You got the VIN identification boat inspections that happened last year. Is that something that...
I'm a little out of that loop, but that was a big thing. Last year, I think some laws changed. I think for a while, like a boat or a boat trailer was the only thing you didn't have to have a identification number on. So then, theft issues were kind of difficult, and I think they required everybody to start having that VIN number, and a lot of these old boats didn't have them.
No, I think anything, even like RVs before 78 or something, never had VINs.
So they had to go to DMV and work with our folks to rectify that. There were apparently a lot of boats built at Ranger by employees on their off time.
Really?
Without VIN numbers back in the day. And
even with some of the older VIN numbers, there's not enough numbers.
Yes.
And that's where I got a thing on my boat, and they issued me a new number, a new plate that I have to mount onto the boat. But I also got to go take it and get it inspected before I can go.
You know, and some of them, the old ones were just little metal tags that were riveted onto an aluminum boat, and you know, they fell off, and nobody thought anything about it. So yeah, that was kind of a deal. But I think most of that has been handled at this point.
Very good. If they need to get a hold of you, where do they find you? Who do they call, email?
Call me, email me. I'm at the Mountain Home office. Right now we're there at 650 South Street, but here in the next 2 or 3 months we'll be moving into the Mountain Home Police Department building.
That's right, you are. And they're going over behind the square at the...
They're going to go into the building we're in right now, so we're going to co-inhabit the building for about a year. So people have to be a little patient about being able just to walk in the office and all of that. It's going to be a little different situation, but we're going to, we'll find a way to meet with you or whatever we need to do. So definitely my program, if you're on the river, have erosion, thinking about doing, some bank stabilization, there's all kinds of thoughts, techniques, ideas out there. We kind of have what we think works, and not only works, but tries to keep the aesthetics of our river that all these people come here to see, tries to keep that up. And so definitely contact us, and we'll work with you to develop a plan, and we also offer some material assistance for private landowners if they do what we say they should do. So
well, it's a good collaboration, working with private landowners and everybody coming up with ideas on how to take care of the stuff. And you guys have been doing this so long, you've come up with a lot of ideas. If you need to contact him, he's at 870-455-4702. You can email him at tim.burnley@agfc.ar.gov. Of course, their website, agfc.com/streamteam. It talks about you can write to the State Stream Habitat Coordinator in Arkansas, Game and Fish Commission, 2 Natural Resources Drive, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72205. So if you've got any questions, need any information, just send. We're sending everybody your way now.
That's what we're here for. It's man, people come and go these days, it seems like, but we've been through a 2 or 3 year process. I've got my new cold water habitat coordinator starting May 13th, and I'll be back fully staffed for the first time in a little while. So I have 3 of my 5 people with less than a year and a half. So been a lot of training and a lot of stuff, but we're getting back. So we'll be available and eager to meet.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, the Arkansas Game and Fish, always wants to work with private landowners, any individual that feels like they could use some help. And it's no cost to them for you to come out and talk to them. And sometimes they can even be awarded a grant.
And I don't know if somebody that came in and talked, maybe Ted talked about our new
Ted Z.
conservation incentive program. And I'm glad you brought that up. The director would not be happy if I didn't mention that. This was his brainchild. 90% of Arkansas is on private ground. So, working with these landowners is imperative to, like you said, we can work our hind ends off on that 10% of property, but we're going to have a small impact. But we had a conservation incentive program this year. It was proposed as a tax credit. I think most of the practices are full. The one that I know is not, if you have property on a public body of water and you'd be willing to let people come stand on your bank and fish or launch a canoe or kayak, we have an incentive for that. If you have anything like that, reach out to me and let me know, and I can provide the information. But I think it was around $3 million. We had $100,000 for bank stabilization this year, and it filled up. Don't know the future, don't know if it's going to remain incentive, what the funding level will be, or if it goes back to a tax credit, but either way, it's It's
awesome.
good.
Great program.
It's a great program.
Definitely. Well, thank you for joining us, Tim.
All right.
Good to see you.
Good to be here. Maybe I'll be back sooner this time.
I know, right?
Right.
Thank you all for watching. You have a great day. Make sure and bring an umbrella, right, Scooter?
You bet. It's going to be raining a number of days.
A number of days. Have a great one. We'll see you on next Tuesday. I will.